Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Evelyn. I'm here to introduce you to a new level of entertainment. The stars have aligned, connecting Brooklyn, New York, Sacramento, California, and Atlanta, Georgia. The team. Introducing Flatbush, Brooklyn's finest, the boss, Chef Chupino. Hailing from Sacramento, California, is Andrea Lynch. From the dirty South Atlanta, Georgia, is your boy, Victor Freeze Music, or just Vic.
Club phone jump, it's the weekend. Dream come true with the freak friends. Hitting on doors, that's a defense. Rolling with all, that's our friends. It me change, you let me preach. With our bullshit to my maybe drop bands. So they don't buy, and I say, so they don't buy, you the kid play, baby, tell me what you want. Julian, I know you need fun. Ever since remember we been knocking at the door. Y'all been moving paper, we be running up the school. Y'all before that pillar, we was sleeping on the floor. West side Africa, you know the shit ain't wrong. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care.
Pop it, baby. Come roll with me.
All night long.
As times relax, my mind's relax. I got now from who got next. Here's my number, just send a text. You got a man and she responds, nah. Okay, sure enough. I'ma let you go, don't wanna hold you up. I'ma call your phone when I put it up. Whoever let you go must be dumb as fuck. Wait for. Girl, you so fine, I pay for. Fly you first class to LA for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Because I don't care what you say.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long.
My nigga, I killed it. Night long. That's the part where you get your girl, nigga. Make sure she focused, nigga. Make sure you focus, nigga. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, hit it.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care.
That's a hit for your ass, nigga. Hit for your ass, nigga. Prophet the One. Follow me on all Instagram sites, PROPHETTHEONE. That's Prophet the One in case you couldn't spell. But if you could, you already got it. Like Prophet like God, and then duh like duh, nigga. And then one like nigga, I'm the motherfucking one, nigga. You can't miss it. Follow me now.
Yeah, what the camera was, let me talk to you.
Yo, man. It's the first five on the break. The first five, that's it.
I'm messing with y'all. My mic is on. I was just playing games. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, Chef Chupino, chief designer and proprietor of Maison Chupino, the collection, the high-end collection. I'm not gonna lie. Peace to Dame, peace to Jay, and all of them. I've been around and met both of them brothers. I was thrown off early on in the game when Dame used to pop up and be pulling out sneakers in different places and pulling out footwear. It took me all this time to understand. Maison Chupino. I don't remember. This is not even an unboxing show. But I get a certain modicum of pleasure from doing this. So, and then of course, you know, the quintessential snap of the magnetics. You see it? Fine Italian leather. You can almost see how smooth this thing is. The smell is like something. If they were able to bottle a smell called unicorn coochie, it would smell like that. Look at this. Fine Italian leather. Plush Italian suede. This is not a new buck. Premium red bottom sole. Details, details, details. Custom inner shoe tongue with the custom crest. Don't worry. Once I start doing this YouTube thing the right way, my custom crest, Chef Chupino crest, is going to be one of the, what is it? Not avatars. One of the emojis. Emojis. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I didn't even ask if y'all could hear me. So let me take a look and see if y'all could hear me or not. Hey, it looks like I'm heard. Vic always wanted to know what unicorn coochie smells like. He may not know. He might have already smelled it. He just didn't know she was a unicorn. Props to whoever she is. Thank you, Erin Laura. All right. I'm not by myself today. I'm bugging out. I almost forgot. You know what I'm saying? Because I was feeling pretty, extra pretty. You know, I got a little extra chocolate. I was doing some heavy grilling over at my boy Saginaw Guap's crib. You know, we do our customary ceremonial July 4th, and him and his wife were very consistent. At the time, they were getting busy during 2 particular years. So both of them have kids born on July 4th. Go figure. Go figure. So let me bring Andrea up. Hey, yeah, we gotta get you the Andrea glasses. The Maison Andrea.
Okay.
Line. That's what I'm saying. You coming through to the table with them.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something a little different. You know, you coming to the
have
table.
to introduce you to my home girl on Asia. I'm gonna introduce you to my home girl, Asia. We're gonna figure this out. Trust me. I'm thinking. Let me get this countdown off the screen as well. I want to send. There's certain things that people do and touch me in certain ways inside of this thing and outside of this thing. Pause. Just in case he blacks in here. And right, and there's certain things that y'all bring to the table that make me think about certain things. So I want to send a special shout out to Gail. Yeah, there was a beautiful message that she sent me, and it was something that she brought my attention to. And it was like, hello, damn it. I didn't even think of it. And it literally gave me a boost of energy. I also want to send a special shout out. I don't know if you can hear them, to Poochie and Chato, my neighbor's dogs. They love me. One is a pocket pooch, baby pocket purse pooches, and the other one is like a full-blooded American bully that's about 160 pounds. They love me. They suckers, but they tend to like to be in their backyard and come over to my side when I'm doing my damn live streams. So peace to Poochie and Chato. All right. How you feeling today, Miss Lady?
I'm feeling good. Are you on that bullshit tonight? I see you all dressed up, collar shirt, lined up, got the chef hat on. What's going on with you? Are you as I'm stepping you up? Are you stepping up?
Oh no, I'm relaxing, yo. I'm relaxing. I'm relaxing.
You relaxing.
Yeah, you motivated and inspired this show, but in terms of the thematic or the theme-based resonance of the show itself, I gotta send a special shout out to E Black, because I'm still learning this YouTube thing, right? So one of the things that I noticed that he had been doing was situating what he's doing in terms of seasons. And he may have a particular theme for a season. One is Art of War, one maybe something else,
Yeah, I did see that.
Right. So if you guys notice over the past few streams that we've done so far, since monetization, what I've done is, I said that the resounding theme is, damn, I forget the resounding theme. The resounding theme is double standards. All right. And fairness.
That is true.
And you can't say there's fairness in double standards, so you can call it the lack of fairness within double standards. But I think double standards are important. Why are double standards important? When somebody informs you of a double standard, that moment, that aha moment that you get, or whoever gets when they're informed of a double standard that they didn't realize they participated in, that's the pure, beautiful eureka moment that creates connections between people. So for me, I'm trying to create moments, pretty much, right? So
for me,
talk to you. I mean, talk to you.
I'm trying to create moments that my grandchild is going to see his grandmother on YouTube and be proud of her. That's the level I'm on now. It's my legacy. When he see his grandmother, he's gonna say she told the truth in her honest way, and I'm proud of her. That's my grandmother.
And here's the beauty of it, y'all. God is good. He works in certain ways. Sometimes he steers us in ways, and sometimes he gives us names, right? So what day is my birthday, Andrea?
August 3rd. What?
And what day is your grandson scheduled to be born, Andrea?
August 3rd.
So for the record, y'all, she's naming her daughter's gonna name. I already talked to her daughter's gonna name her grandson Chupino the Third. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Or Little Chef, you know what I mean? So
He's in good company. I'm okay with his birthday being August 3rd. That's a blessing.
Thank you. Where the hell is my ring? I'll find that. Lose sight of that thing. But anyway,
if he has the same wisdom as you, he is in good company.
cool. I appreciate that. So we're gonna send some love out to these folks real quick, because they were in here before we were situated. What up, Dawn? Peace, love, and light. All right. Hey, Demeter. What it do? I see you over there looking cinematic with your avatar. My guy Blizzy. Peace, Mika Marcel. What's going on? Dawn, all right. Red Lipstick Vibes. What up, Ty? What's going on? What it do? Oh, thank you. I work hard on that thing. I appreciate you understanding the work. Gal, what's going on? Hey, I noticed it.
You need to put it on your community wall.
Yeah, you're right. The thing is, though, I'm still the jury is still out. Now, let me tell you, the jury is still out, right? When you say put it on the community wall, you're talking about
Chef Sapino community wall.
Put what?
The live you're doing right now.
So let me break some down. Mm-hmm. The super YouTubers, y'all could clarify. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. YouTube only sends out 3 alerts per account, right? Mm-hmm. So the thing is, my question, which hasn't been answered yet, is this. Do the community wall posts count as an alert? That's
if people go by, stop by, let's see what if they go by and see Chef community wall, they was like, oh, that's what Chef watching. Oh, that's who he recommended. That's why you put yourself on your community wall. And if they roll by your community wall, they might like, oh, Chef watch this. I'm gonna go over there and check it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna listen to you. You more OG in this thing than me, so you know what I'm saying. I have to show deference, right?
Just saying.
No, I mean, no argument here. Right. So let me see what we got over here. I want to lighten up the mood. I know I played this a few times, but I'm gonna play it again. I don't give a damn. How about that?
Give me your money, bitch.
Oh, calm down, bro.
You calm down. Just hurry up.
Are you a black guy?
Are you serious?
What?
What, just because I'm robbing you mean I'm black?
Well, I mean...
Why would you think that?
I don't know, maybe because you're robbing me and you're black?
How you know I wasn't a white guy?
Because, bro, you talk black.
Excuse me? Talk black?
Sorry. I mean, talk African-American.
I didn't know black was a language.
Look, man, I didn't mean to offend you, okay? I was nervous.
How would you feel if I just assumed you was a gardener?
I am a gardener.
How would you feel if I assumed you was in a mariachi band?
I'd be fine with it. I love mariachi.
How would you feel if I assumed you was illegal?
Oh, okay. Calm down. That's too far. Who you been talking to?
Doesn't feel too good, does it?
Okay, well, how would you feel if I assumed you need to pay child support?
How would you feel if I assumed all you did was get drunk and watch soccer?
How would you feel if I assumed you only eat chicken and watermelon?
How would you feel if I assumed you only eat tacos and fajitas?
Well, how would you... Damn, I could really go for a taco right now, actually.
Hey, actually, I could do the same.
There's actually an amazing taco truck down the street.
Oh, really? I gotta check that out.
You probably won't like it, though, because they don't have grape soda.
You know the difference between a Hispanic and a stoner?
What?
Stoners have papers.
You know the difference between a black father and a boomerang?
What's that?
Boomerang comes back.
What's your favorite band? Juan Direction?
What's really long and black? The line at KFC.
That one's kind of funny. I like that one.
It's good, right?
You know what I like about it is where you see 2 what are called underserved classes dealing or doling out the same racial insensitivity or prejudice to each other. Mm-hmm. And as you watch it, you don't feel sorry for either one of them. And as you watch it, the weirdest thing about that, when I look at it, it's almost as though you could tell they were both going to go get some tacos and some freaking Modelo's afterwards and probably become the best of friends.
That is true.
Right. Those double standards. the beautiful thing is that we're living within a dynamic or era where we don't have to explain the double standards. They're understood. They're understood. And for those that are in the better classes, if you will, they're appreciated and absorbed. What you think about double standards?
You know what? It's the way it is. That's why I tell my son. He be saying, "Mom, Dad is easier on the on my sister than he is him." And I was like, "Cause you a man, you gonna provide, you gonna protect, and so we got to be a little harder on you than the girl." He was like, "I don't think it's fair." I said, "Remember that Keisha Cole song? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is."
Nah, only depressed chicks be remembering Keisha Cole songs. If it ain't top 10, I don't know what you fucking with, yo.
Not good jam for the summer, whatever.
You know, I'm playing with you.
I tell him all the time, it's just the way it is. Like, yeah, that might be tough. It might be easy on your sister, but you're gonna be a man. You're gonna have a family one day. You're gonna be the provider. So it's just the way it is. It's gonna make you stronger. It'll make you stronger too. And of course, my daddy was easy on me. He was hard on my brothers.
So let me do this. You said the word daddy, and it triggered something in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
There was somebody that is extremely important to us that we did not shout out because I didn't get that further down the list.
Mm-hmm.
And you said the word daddy, and in the southeast of the United States, this is the man that about 63,817.6 women call daddy. And his name is Victor Freeze Music. See what I did there? So you better find your 62,817.6. What up, big dog? Hold it down, son. Hardest working man on YouTube. Real talk, man. You guys have no friggin' clue. Erin Laura, what it do? I love when you pop in. You better. Now I'm giving you orders. It's not toxic masculinity. It's a love request. I want you to talk that shit that you talk in the chat and stir us up like you were doing before. You're a welcome addition to the family. All right. You welcome to the cookout, and you don't bring no potato salad. You good. Just bring some styrofoam plates and shit, napkins and forks. You good. You don't worry about it. No potato salad. You good. All right. Well, yo, Tommy B, my guy, what's good? He's sending love out to Andrea. Peace to Mr. Toledo. Oh, he sent up some shout out to me. All right, my guy. Okay, finally, now we could get this thing started. All right. Quantum Love is on deck. Y'all don't know if it take long. It's because we don't see her. So now she's here. A1 on deck. Erin, Laura, patriarchy. Whoa. She hit us with the P word early. Oh, shit. I don't know. I said all of that stuff. But she said, "Will do. Bring the tomahawk." Oh, you've been watching my food videos. I see you. So, yo.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's talk, Andrea.
Okay.
You brought up something.
Mm-hmm.
And you normally, the thing I love about you is the fact that everybody else is trying to hold their hand and show their poker face. You'd be like, "Look, I got 3 aces, okay, damn it. I'm sorry." So let's talk, since you wanted to jump into the fray. And we work together. I understand both our children. So if I use their names, I'm not a stalker. I know their names. So would you say you and Ronnie raised Quentin differently than you guys raised Veronica?
In the beginning, we did.
In the beginning, you raised them differently.
Yes. Yes. Quentin wasn't doing shit, okay? He was being lazy. And then my good old friend Erica Hunter is like, dude, look, he need to do the same things Veronica doing, you know? And what I remember was I was raising him just like my father and my mother did me. The boys had to just do the laundry, do the lawn outside. We had to keep the house clean. And then my girlfriend was like, she had 2 sons. And she was like, everybody got to do everything in here. I don't got no girls. And then I was like, then probably when he was like 7, when she brought it to my attention that, how come Veronica got to do everything? And then he get to be around the house being lazy. And then I was like, you know what? You're right. So I started him washing dishes. They all had the same chores.
So you're saying you started them out washing dishes and they had the same chores?
Yes.
Was that something that was naturally planned? Was it something that you did for a certain degree, for a certain reason? Or tell me about that.
No, because my mom, my brothers only had to do the laundry, do the mow the lawn. That's all they had to do. My brothers did how I grew up. All they had to do was do the lawn outside and clean the garage. Me and my sisters had to do the house side, do the inside. And did I think it was fair? I didn't think it was fair. The boys didn't do nothing. But when I had my son, he wasn't doing anything. His sister had to do everything. And then, my friend Erica, she don't have no girls. She has 2 sons. And she was like, my sons gotta do everything. I don't have no girls. And when she brought it to my attention, I passed her off when she said it on the first time, but she kept bringing it to my attention and kept bringing it to my attention. And then one day I was like, I looked at myself and I looked how they was doing things, and he was not doing anything. And I was like, no, you need to learn how to sort your clothes out. You need to learn how to put the washing machine. You need to know how to wash dishes. You need to know how to do all that as your sister's doing.
Okay. So I would take your answer to what I have on the screen based on everything you just stated. I'll take that as a yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to make sure I include the chat tonight. Tommy B said, I did everything outside and inside. My sister only did inside work. All right. Now, to answer the question, do we raise our male and female children differently? Me personally, watch this. Hell yeah. Now, I would have put an MFN in there, but I'm trying to get that Disney Plus ad on attached to my joint. So, you know what I mean? Hell yeah. It's important. That's why you have a defensive coach. You have a line coach. You have an offensive coach. You have different people. That's why you have a podiatrist, an optometrist, what's the other one? Proctologist, ouch, urologist, all of these different ologists, because each of the different things that are important, that make you special or that are part of what you do, are related to a specific science. So, hell yeah. The science of women is way different than the science of men. 2 different lesson plans, 2 different disciplines. 2 different disciplines. And I'm not a red pill dude. I got respect for the sisters. I'm not a blue pill either. But I got respect for the sisters in terms of your plight and the understandings of what you deal with within the double standards of life. Because I don't care what the hell y'all say. Watch this. Unfortunately, my kid's going to hear it later on. But look, I got big balls, and I had big balls since I was younger. I couldn't imagine going through life when I had to hear a motherfucker telling me, close your legs, close your legs, close your legs, close your legs. Yeah, yo. straight up and down, man. Like, look,
Yeah, that's a lot.
yeah, yo, the lesson plans are different. All
Yeah,
right. I said
they
all of
are.
that to say the lesson plans are different. The disciplines are different. There's
Yeah.
Aikido, there's Kung Fu, there's Krav Maga, there's there's all of this, there's Tiger Style. You know what I mean? All of these different types of martial arts that allow us to try and raise children in a specific way.
And I'm
So,
happy I'm having a grandson. I mean, I'm so happy he's a boy.
mm,
I'm so
all right.
happy.
So there's a lady that's in YouTube named Cynthia G who might have issue. She actually would disagree.
Let me tell you something.
Anybody who got that inside joke, put a one in the chat. I
I
said
heard
that
it.
Cynthia G would disagree with that shit.
I love my daughter. I love her to death. But honey, she is so much high string, okay? My son is mellow, calm, cool, and collective, okay? And me and him get along better than me and his sister do. His sister gets along with his dad because she's the apple of his eye and can't do nothing wrong. Okay. Now my son, I ain't saying he an angel, but he get on my nerves sometimes, but we communicate very well.
I
But,
got a one. I'm good with that.
but I'm happy I'm having the grandson. I do not want. I mean, girls have a lot of emotion and a lot of things that go along with them. All you gotta do is he gotta get a haircut, some Jordans, and he ready to roll.
So my question is this: you know, at this point, you're reaching a certain pinnacle in terms of your life. I haven't reached it yet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're about to become a grandmother in August, right?
Yes.
So the main question that I have for you is this: how do you feel becoming an old hoe? I'm trolling you, yo.
Look, I'm still a fine grandmother. Okay, I'm still a fine grandmother. I'm like wine. I'm getting better. Okay, I'm like wine. I'm getting better.
You good, man. You good, man. Listen, y'all. Sometimes I'm about to talk about myself in the third person. Sometimes I get into my tender, loving troll mode. You know what I mean? So if I got love for you, I'm gonna poke fun at you. Don't take it personal. All right. Peace. Yeah. Oh snap. Hold on, y'all. My old lady, she just came back from the market, and I think she got my favorite popsicles. I'm sorry.
Even
I'm
Rudy
an almost 50-year-old dude that don't know how to act my age. Give me 1 second. Cook for him, Andrea.
Even Rudy said it's different raising a girl and a boy. Okay, he said it's a difference. Okay, it is a difference. It is definitely a difference raising a boy and a girl.
Rudy knows. Rudy knows.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely.
know this guy. That's my brother-in-law. All right. So, you know, he was there. He was one of the people. He lived in the house. We lived in the house together. You feel what I'm saying? Where we upstairs, he had the whole basement apartment situated. Imagine, it's almost like having a brother in the crib. You could go downstairs in the man cave, and it's already fully stocked with a brother and with a PlayStation and computer stuff, and we shoot. And you know what I'm saying? I could go downstairs and go out, you know, spark a blunt in the backyard, and then go inside, and then not just have to go back upstairs to bed, but I got a brother downstairs in the basement that I could just kick it with all night. That's Rudy. He's literally that's my ex-fiance's brother. But the way that my separation anxiety moves, nigga, you fuck with me, stuck with me. So, you know, he's stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Love you, Rue. Mr. Fingers.
It's different. He got a cigar. He got a cigar.
Oh, he's the real. Listen, y'all. You don't even know, man. Yeah, yeah. He's a menacing cat too. He's the one that you would want to send to go collect your bills. You know, collect your debts for you. But back. So you're so honest. It don't be fun all the time. It really don't be fun all the time, Andrea.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's it's difficult for me. She said having. I love having my black son. I ain't gonna lie. When I found out I was having a boy, I was jumping up for joy. That was the- that was like, man, the joy that he brought to my life, the joy that he was a calm baby, the joy that he's gonna be a man one day, and how my brothers um, react to my mother, and and the sad the sad part about it, my older brother, him and my mom was really close, like this, and when she passed away, how he has a little sadness in him, and and it just makes me feel like my son is that way too. Like he comes over and give me a big hug and just lay on the couch with me. And sometimes when I'm being in bed watching the football game, he comes and lays in bed and watch football game with me. And it just makes me feel like, man, when he gets married, he's gonna have a daughter and treat her the same way. And that's gonna be my most proud. That's gonna be my most proudest moment. You know.
That's funny when you talk about the proudest moments, and you think about when it's time for Quentin to be a parent, to become a parent, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's funny is, my son, his name is Zaire. He's one of the models of shoes that I released is named after him. For me, I'm a little scared, man. I can honestly say that I'm a little scared in terms of with him. Not because of any lacking within my son or any lacking of trust.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, he's 22.
Mm-hmm.
His birthday is 7 days after mine. So, our birthdays are a week apart. He's about to be 23 years old. But there's lessons that I learned at 23 that if I got them when I was 17 or 18, I would have been that dude. So I feel as though as a father, I'm still having to teach. I'm still having to show. I'm still having to continuously give that message. I don't believe the college or the school of life is something that is finite and truncated into when you hit 18 or when you hit 21.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the fact that I've already traveled through specific exits on that highway of life, I can always let you know, kind of like Waze. I'll tell you, hey, yo, dumbass, pothole in the road. Oh, police, police. Oh, red light, red light camera ahead. Road hazard ahead.
Mm-hmm.
As a parent, because my son is gonna end up being 30 at some point. I've been 30. He's gonna become 40 at some point. I've been 40. So I don't really believe that the lesson or the curriculum ever stops.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't stop, but the lessons along the way that I have been through, his father have been through. Um, I'm not Quentin ain't ready to be a parent yet. He's 23, but the lessons that we done been through, the divorce we done been through, um, it makes when I have conversations with Quentin about one day when he has children, is what his dreams and goals about being a parent is, and um, it's profound how he wants to talk about having a wife, children, and a two-parent home. And I and I think the reason he wants that is because he didn't have that. And so when I have conversations with him, that's what he tells me when he dreams about being a parent, when he dreams about being a father. So I mean, my daughter Veronica is a little different, and he learns from her because even though they're 14 months apart, they're like two peas in a pot, like they were twins. But he learns the lessons from his sister that he does not do, and even when she do all this, I'll say stupid shit, he doesn't do it. So he doesn't, like, he was the easiest child to raise when she was the hardest child to raise. And so the lessons that he learned from her, he doesn't do things.
Okay.
So and I did thought about this one time. I remember he never remember living in the house with me and his father. His sister do. So when he thinks about mom and dad, dad living in his own place, mom living in her own place. But when he thinks about being a father and a husband, he thinks about the whole entire family living under one roof. And I believe in his self-conscious, when he didn't have his father living in the house with him,
that's going to make him long for that
that's
particular
going to make
dynamic.
him long for his family to be under one roof. And so when he talks about being a father, he says under one roof.
That's some cool shit, y'all.
Yes.
Watch my segues. Remember, I used to be a rapper. Watch my segues. That was some cool shit. So let me tell you. You see this right here?
Yes.
Okay. They don't give me any money. Popsicle, sugar free. You see this box right here? That's one box. Why is it wrinkled like this? Because it was stuffed into this box. Okay. I'm a crackhead for sugar-free popsicles. All right. It keeps me cool. All right. So I had to make sure I do that because I know E Black is somewhere lurking in the chat. He's gonna try and charge me with a whole bunch of pause moments. Right. So if you see me blank out on the camera, y'all ain't catching me with this one. I'm eating this shit off camera. But yes, sugar free, ladies and gentlemen of our super melanated, preconditions to specific afflictions. Watch your blood pressure, watch your sugar intake. You know what it is. All right. So let me take a bite of this thing. Pause.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
So when I talk about that, it's funny because when I talk about my daughter about being married, the thing she says is, "Mom, I'm not interested in being married," and I think that she says that because me and her dad got divorced. So I'm having two different conversations with two of my kids who are being living. Who has two parents, but at the same time, she remembered mom and dad living together. He doesn't.
I don't believe that it's a male-female differential in your situation, though. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Men see things differently when they watch their parents, interact. Women see things differently. There's certain natural proclivity to lean towards someone. Like, perfect example. You can be in a situation where a dad is getting beat up. Mm-hmm. Say the dad is 130 pounds and the mother's 300 pounds. And she's just beating the ever living shit out of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
If at some point he even just tries to protect himself, their 3 or 4 children would run to the mother's defense. Right?
Right.
Natural proclivity in terms of leaning towards a specific side. It's something that happens. It's one of those things that I personally believe are the natural double standards, excuse me, of motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Those are part of the natural double standards of motherhood that allow you certain passes. Dad could be getting his ass beat for 20 minutes straight. And all he might be trying to do is hold mama's hands. This is not my story. It's just, some anecdotal stories from what I've seen, popular culture in terms of situations that I know specifically. So, hold on. Let me jump back in real quick. Pardon me. Laura laughing. Yanni La Bonita, hola mamita. Hey, great pill. What it do? Salute, salute, salute. So yeah. They see it. I believe that they see it differently.
Yes.
They have to.
Hmm.
The role of the man is going to be different than the role of the woman.
True.
If you are raising two normally balanced children within the construct of, what our society considers, they have to move within a different construct. So
Think about it like that. Because when I do talk to him, that's what he says. He said that is the most important thing to him is one family under one roof. And when I talk to my daughter, she's like, good. And I'm like, that's two different. They're two different people. So I didn't think about it like that. The way, you know.
okay. So we got through that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about fairness. Let's talk about fairness, right?
Yeah.
Do you think fairness is necessary? Or let me do this. Let me ask you first.
Mm-hmm.
What do you consider fairness?
What do I consider fairness? I guess I consider fairness equal, as long as it's not, a dislike, a slight, and I know it's a difference between men and women. At the end of the day, I don't want to do no heavy lifting. I don't want to change my tire. I'm gonna call it. You're on mute, chef. I'm gonna call it triple A.
Wait. Oh yeah. All I was saying was wait. No, skip. I wanna make sure they see the high degree of inconsistency within your statements. Look, I was trying to lay down tonight. I came on this bitch so I didn't get fired, right? So now I got you tonight. We gonna fire you. I'm joking. So let's talk about this. I'm gonna put this up on the screen really quickly.
Okay.
Fairness, a noun, impartial and just treatment or behavior without favoritism or discrimination. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm about to throw something out there that may anger some people.
Oh Lord.
But I'm more scientist than I am politician. Discrimination is actually not a bad word. I'll say it again. Discrimination is not actually a bad word. Discrimination is bad when that specific process or system negatively impacts something. A gun is not bad unless you use it to harm somebody. A car is not bad. It's actually a good thing. It delivers food to the world, right? A truck. But it becomes bad when you utilize it to run over somebody you don't like. So there are differences. And within discrimination, it's not actually a negative word. All it is just making a decision based on a particular subset or strata that people fall into. All right. And there's a reason I'm making that clarification right now, so don't worry. And before we continue, I want to send some big love out to the homie Derek Williams watching the WNBA action. You see, he supports the sisters. Right. Get your grinder on. Let me stop. All right. Andrea Lynch sent me respect due to Flatbush's own chef. Listening live on YouTube for Philly. 215. Brotherly love, sending that brotherly love. I appreciate you. You know where we at, man. You're always welcome. Danique, peace, blessings. I'm glad you safe and sound, my dude. Thank you for coming through. So, Andrea,
Yes.
discrimination.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. So, let's see. Let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna bring. I did not have the opportunity to clip a specific piece because even though he's in the audience, and this is the two for show, you know, where it's truth and balance. What's interesting, Andrea, is this.
Yes.
Well, there was something that was said in a previous show about the way that violence is addressed when it relates to men and when it relates to women, right?
Yes.
And the person said, even though it was not fair, and we know it's not fair, what happens is when something takes place, say a woman's beating the hell out of a guy, if he goes to defend himself, what happens to him?
If he goes to defend himself and he put his hands on her, the most time the man goes to jail. Back in the day.
The man will go to jail, or the man will go to jail, or the dudes that happen to be in that vicinity will put their hands on him.
Mm-hmm. True.
We know about that. You don't never put your hands on a woman.
Yes, we teach that. Yes, we do. We do say that. We do tell our sons, don't put your hands on a woman. But let me just be honest and clear around here, okay?
Y'all.
I got a son. I love him to death. Okay. But I don't want a woman putting her hands on him either. Okay. I asked his mother and I have talked to his girlfriend. If you don't want him no more, you want out of the relationship, just pack his shit and send him home to his mama, okay? Because I don't want to bail him out of no jail or the domestic violence on him. So keep your hands off of him, and he gonna keep his hands off of you, and just let him walk away. Don't be in there blocking him, trying to talk to him when he's upset. Let me help you out. Move out the way and just get out the way. Some of these women are hothead. Some of these women are hothead, okay?
Some of them, I mean, I'm sharing the screen with one.
Have I been a hothead? Yes, I have. I'm a reformed hothead. It ain't that seriously, okay? But that's why I know about that. That's why I'm telling him what to do.
She did her 12 steps, y'all. She got a whole gang of keychains right now.
And I'm telling him, and I'm letting his girlfriend know, hey, don't put your hands on him. Look, I'm helping you. Let me help you out. Let him get out the way. We don't want no problems. Don't put your hands on him, because let me tell you something. His sister is crazy too. Behind her brother, because hear her telling she helped raise him too. Okay. So I'm just being honest. Don't put your hands on him. Let's let him go. Pack his shit, send him on back to his mama house. I'm okay with that.
Gabrielle says, I believe more in justice, discrimination, prejudice. They can be good. Folks can have discriminating taste. I may like Merlot over Chardonnay. Okay. I prefer Chardonnay. I love Merlot with my red meats. Chardonnay it's more, I could deal with it more. After a second bottle of Merlot, your teeth turn purple, and it doesn't look really nice to the ladies. Prejudice to prejudge. With race, it can be bad, but when you see a man acting crazy or a ratchet, loud female, yes, they should be judged on the spot.
A ratchet, loud female. Wow.
A ratchet, loud
She gotta be ratchet.
female.
Why she gotta be ratchet and loud? Why
Well,
is
so
always
wait. You're saying it's like saying, why does she have to be ratchet and loud? It's saying like, why does the animal have to have fur and hooves instead of feet and toes?
the question I always
He's just
ask.
mentioning the one that the subset of ladies that are both.
And the question I would ask when he said ratchet, loud, and female, I always ask where she come from, who raised her, well, what kind of pain is that, why she like that. It always a story behind the woman why she's like that. It just she don't happily come out being just like that. I'm just saying. Okay.
I'm just saying. And people gonna hate on me. The chat may not like me for saying this. People who just want entertainment may be like, "Oh, he's whack for that." Because I love you. I ain't gonna let you do it to yourself. I ain't gonna let you walk yourself into that, and I'll explain. Yo, you heard that hit dog holler shit that they be talking about.
Yes.
Right. So y'all gonna see a little backroom style conversation like we have. Yo, stop getting triggered every time somebody talks some shit.
I am not triggered. That does not trigger me.
So stop jumping up and screaming every time somebody mentions some shit about ratchet and this, that, and the other. All right? Because it's gonna make you. Listen, we working on your brain here, my love. All right.
I am
Damn
not
it, anime. Sing that shit the way I tell you sing the goddamn song.
I am not triggered one bit. I am not triggered. That is
I
just asked that.
He's like, oh, why she got to be ratchet? And I'm like, yo, what you attaching to both labels?
No. I'm just asking why. And I know Mr. Williams always got a problem with a woman who's a little ratchet and a little loud, and that don't trigger me. But I'm just asking the question. Do you ask the question to me? I ask the question: why she a little loud? Why she a little ratchet? What happened to her? What's her story behind it?
Andrea, watch this. Watch this. Some little dude walk up to you, 22-year-old dude, and he walk up to you, and he looks at your face, and he looks up, and he says, "Mama," right? And then he slapped the shit out of you, right? Tell me what you would do, how you would react.
Or how I react is somebody put their hands on me. It's gonna
tell me how you would react to that. The one that I
I'm ready to punch you. I'm ready to punch you back for putting your hands on me. Okay, I'm really.
Right. So if that would have happened, you would have went off.
I'm really mad, and you're making me mad. You're making me mad. You're gonna have me punch you out too, and I'm gonna be.
He already slapped you in the face. I would assume you were gonna go further than that.
I don't want to get nasty, but I'm like, that's gonna make me want to put my hands on somebody.
Okay, so now watch this. If he was sexually abused by a mother and his mother looked just like you, would that make a difference at that moment? When you didn't even look? Okay.
No.
So now, thank you. So when somebody mentions about a ratchet and loud female, right?
Yes.
And a man sees them in action.
Yes.
The first thing that they're doing is not sitting there trying to figure out where their trauma started and, putting them on some freaking metaphorical, therapist couch. It don't work like that. Life is short.
True.
This shit is quicker than speed dating.
True.
So all of that understanding you talking about is not realistic because nobody does it. You as women don't do it. Shit. True. When y'all see the trauma, y'all will run from it. Like, oh shit, oh hell nah. He one of those that live with his mama and she still washes clothes, man. Oh hell nah, I know about those. I'm out, bitch. You know how y'all talk, man.
Yes, true, true.
Right. But the double standard, remember the theme,
Yes,
is the
yes.
level of deference and grace that we give in terms of understanding the difference between things we consider negative within men and women. So I'm gonna give you a couple seconds just to rethink your choice to say okay about this show. I'm playing, y'all. We having fun in this one here. So here's what we're gonna do first. Fairness. Fairness, 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 fairness. Let's talk about the fairness, y'all. I want a 1 in the chat if folks believe that we all, men and women, both have equal fair, a fair shot in terms of arguments or heated discussions.
Wow. I ain't gonna say that.
1 in the chat if you believe that we have equal fairness, and 2 if you believe there's a double standard. Let's take a look. This guy put a 1. He put a 9. This guy's the ultimate troll. He put a 9. So 2. Okay. And we definitely have several people that I call floating in the clouds. Right. So we're going to not even wait for you to respond. All right. Thank you, Gabrielle. There's a difference. There's a big difference. We don't get the same.
Yeah.
We don't. If you thought about a successful relationship, Andrea.
Yes.
All right, y'all, I'm going to let the lady answer this one. If you think about a successful relationship, who do you think won more arguments?
I would say the woman did.
Why?
Because most men I know, after a minute or two, they would say, they would, I'm not saying cow down, but they was like, I don't want to do this all night. So they would say, let's table talk it, or let's call it a day and revisit this, or we're just gonna let it go.
Okay.
Or they don't want to, like, if they come home from a long day at work and they wife is talking, I don't want to do all that arguing.
Right.
So they don't want to deal with that bullshit. So they be like, okay, all right, it is what it is. Yeah, me.
Okay. I can see where you're coming with it. So
people who communicate well and they want to have the conversation, what they will say is, we will table this conversation till later on and revisit this.
Right. But a lot of times the thing is, you can have people, I'm a great communicator and I communicate for a living, right?
Yes.
I don't, not YouTube, but in terms of my day job. And a lot of times your effectiveness as a communicator is related to the absorption of that audience. So Usher can't show up to the Staples Center and then do a show for 80, 100,000 people and then just everybody's quiet and stand there and give himself a standing ovation. It doesn't work like that. His message has to, which is his music, has to get and reach the other people. So you said something that was real,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm holding you on it. You can't change it.
Okay.
You can't change it, right?
Okay.
Right. Successful relationships, more than likely the women have won more in terms of arguments, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I found one. I found one with the dude one, y'all. I actually found one with the brother one. We got one. Let's
Okay.
enjoy it.
Thinks he won something. You know, I had to put my feet down. I'm the man of the house. I wear the drawers. I'm the one that got the, you dig, on my soul. Had to show her what's up. I could treat anybody. I do anything my way. I run this shit. Hell wrong with her. Let me get some sleep now. Damn, it's hot out here.
That's the guy that won, y'all.
Okay.
That's the guy that won.
He was talking
There
this
he
shit right
goes.
outside on that.
The guy that wins is always going to have couch cushion wedged in his ass, asphalt attached to his motherfucking cheeks, or garage floor dents in the shit.
I read this shit.
Hey, look at you. You look like you sitting there grinning and shit with your shit eating grin because you know you would have been the chick he was arguing with.
Yeah,
And you would have
right
worn them same
that.
damn jacket. You would have worn them same damn glasses too. Don't worry. I see you. So
I would rather take a loss.
let's talk, Andrea.
Really, Derek? You'd rather take a loss than a win? I don't think you're that type of brother.
If that's winning, I agree with him. It's like he'd rather take the L. You know?
Okay.
So let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Fairness. Why? How does it start? How does it start?
What, the argument or the
No,
fairness?
I'm talking about the unfairness, the lack of fairness, the double standards
Well,
that we impress upon our children, that you know that becomes a superseding factor within how they're raised, and then how they deal with other people. Those double standards, because remember, people have, at some point, people become entitled to those double standards. Pretty privilege, people understanding that they may be in a more beneficial place. Even something as simple as a 6'4" guy who's good looking, deciding that, he figures, yeah, I'm supposed to get this and that because this is who I am or what I look like. I'm just talking about the double standards.
Well, I mean, to me, double standards start with the children when they're first born. If you have a girl or you have a son, and I think it might be
the children or the parents.
The parents. The double standards start when they find out they're having a boy or they find out when they're having a girl. I think the double standard starts right then. Because I mean, look, I got 4 brothers. I got 1 older than me and 3 younger than me. But my daddy showed the double standards when it came to my brothers. Like, my brothers got their license before I did. They could stay out in the middle of the night, and I had to be home at a certain time. And and my dad used to say, "Cause you a girl." He used to say that mess. I used to irk my nerves when he said to me, "You a girl." And I'm like, "Mama, but what did matter?" And she was like, "It's okay, but you a girl." And Daddy said. So, I learned double standards just being raised with me and my sister and my 4 brothers.
Do you think those double standards, do you think now, in terms of the day and age that we're in, do you think that those double standards are really helping, or do you believe that they're hurting? I want you to answer it. Helping or hurting for men, helping or hurting for women. So, do you think they're helping or hurting? And I
I
want you
think,
to address that answer for each of the genders.
well, I think as women has progressed and made more money and has been getting a bag on, they have devalued a man and what he is in a life, and what he is in the life of a child of a family. And it's almost I almost feel like they feel like the man is like suspendable, like he ain't important. And that was never the case in the house that I was raised. And so um I don't want I want my when I think about my son, because he's the just next generation, he's important too, just it's just important as his sister is. But I do understand when it comes down to the food chain, the man is the one who's leading. And when you I see sometimes men are disvalued when it comes to the place they used to hold. You're on mute, Chef.
Oh, I didn't say anything yet. I was
Okay.
just like,
The place they used to hold. Just I see now, as I'm 47 years old.
I thought, no, that was your mic drop. Okay. But so I'm going to keep going because
Mhm.
right now, Derek said they argue over the fact. Oh, wait, let me go back. I'm sorry. Derek said, true story. I believe Newsweek did a story of this black man that was forced to sleep outside while his infant child and his wife slept in their bed. The essence of a beta male. They argued over the fact that the child should sleep in the room already made when the child was born. He lost that argument, apparently. Better him than me. Okay. So you said forced to sleep outside. I'm going to need a little more context than the forced to. If it was court order where he is ordered to be out of the home, or this was just some sort of agreement that he made with him and his wife. So, what was this? Was this something that was, you know, some sort of legal action? Was this something that was agreed upon? Before I go, give him the beta simp tag, because I'm not big on labels. If I gotta give him the beta simp tag, I gotta make sure I give him due process before my judgment.
Okay.
You feel me? So Derek said men have dropped the ball in their own manhood. I agree. Society has almost made it politically incorrect to be manly. I agree. It's now called toxic masculinity. I agree. It follows then that women would look down on manhood. I freaking agree. So you actually got that, and I agree with you 100%. So now, no, they were married. He wanted a child in your room, and once she delivered the child, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of these toxic case studies. All right, Andrea, drive real quickly. I gotta attach this real quick. Bear with me one moment.
Okay. So Derek feel like it's a lot of beta men. Do you feel like the men are weak because that is going on, Derek? Um, just my question to you. You know, it is a lot of beta men now. But do we say why they're this way now? Well, if you say a man is strong and he's what's the word they be using? What is the word they use? I forgot the word they use. Like he's strong, he's masculine. Some people don't like that. It is it's a lot. I just wish we can all be as one and learn to work as a team instead of working the opposite of each other, and just sit out and listen to what we are complaining about each other that we don't like. Maybe that could be the problem. Nobody's listening to each other.
Understood. All right. So we got a little taste of what the winner looks like. I'm gonna give y'all a taste of what another winner looks like, as a matter of fact. I forgot about that. Y'all know the versus battle.
Mm-hmm.
I had a battle. Me and a well-known R&B singer, we had a battle, and I forgot to share it with you guys. But I'm gonna show you what a winner looks like.
Facts.
Yeah, I was like, what happened to Ray J? He gave some break.
Facts.
Yeah, what he said. I was like, what? Yeah.
I won. Uh-oh. When y'all seen Andrea looking down like that with that intent look and she purses her lips, you know that's a booty call coming through that phone, yo.
It's not a booty call.
Crush your fingers, yo. Crush your toes. Crush your assholes. Go ahead, yo.
I am grown.
Over
Okay,
here. We ain't hating with you, wingman. Come on.
I'm grown. Okay, I am a grown woman with kids and doing my act. I'm 47. I'm grown and pay all the bills up in here. Okay, just saying.
Just saying. So we're gonna take this conversation into another area.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need you to be as real as possible, yo.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to be as real as possible in regards to the situation. Mm-hmm. I'm not putting you out on a limb, putting you out on a ledge. But I think this is the topic that applies to you. It's the topic that applies to me. And I'm gonna make sure that I put my piece in there. Peace out, peace, love, light to my bro, Absalom Pianki TV, aka APTV. He's on deck. He's in the spot. Great content creator. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. It's real. All right. So so for the record, let me do this the right way, man. I ain't gonna. There's certain content that I look at, and it'll do something. It'll resonate with me in a certain way, where I almost feel like, damn, I'm loving what this person said. I'm loving what they did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have to say it. They said it so beautifully. Sometimes being a long-winded dude, when you see somebody gives a shorter version of what you're trying to say,
mm-hmm.
you got to be able to respect it.
Yes.
So there was somebody that dropped some realness. He dropped some realness on me. And I want to encapsulate that moment. But before I do that, In the words of Andrea Lynch, she was like, "Chef, you know what you got to do, Chef? You got to do it in the show. 1, 2, 3 times, Chef. Show the damn commercial." So here you go.
That is a beautiful commercial. Look at them chef shoes, okay? Beautiful shoes. Beautiful commercial.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have a unboxing that's going to be coming for. You notice there were 2 models. I've already done the unboxing for the high top model, which is the Maison Choupinos, which stands for House of Choupinot, which is the flagship line or flagship model of the brand. And then there's the Zaire Guillaume, which is the low top version. I'll be doing the unboxing. Box is sitting in the living room. I just have not unboxed it because I believe that I owe you, the audience, the full experience.
Yes.
So, what I'd like to do at this point is talk about a particular guy, a particular dude. And this particular dude, his name is Infinite Colors, right? I'm going to pull him up on YouTube. I'm going to pull him up just so you guys know. Intelligent young man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me share this screen. You familiar with him, Andrea?
No, I'm not. I'm not familiar with him.
I like this dude. His you see him here? Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can.
Infinite Colors. Okay, so he happens to have 88K subs, and you know, he does his thing. A lot of great content, and he's a married man that brings a lot of balance in terms of the content that he brings to the table. He joined shit.
Did he say he joined YouTube in 2000? Is that right? November 2021?
Jeez, he joined on the time I joined this piece. Jeez. So all I could say is that me, what is it, 1.1 something K? He started only 2-3 weeks before me, and he's at 88. So obviously he's doing something, right? He's doing that thing. Infinite Colors. Why am I showing him this much love? Because literally there was a video that the young brother put together that resonated with me so much that I sat there. I was going to make a reaction video based on what he delivered.
Okay.
I had clips of me
Mm-hmm.
in between.
Okay.
Talking and stopping and reaction video style. You know, I'm new to this, but I know what a reaction video is and how to do one, right?
Okay.
Right. Piece to Red Bull, coconut berry, that's my flavor. So I did it. But what was so crazy about it was the piece of art that this young gentleman put together was so dope. I felt like it didn't need me.
Okay.
I felt like it did not need me.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to do is show for you guys something that I edited. Let's call it a piece of art that I created based on one of his uploads or streams. I can say fair use, fair use, fair use, but because of what I did to it, YouTube ain't gonna do nothing. But peace to Infinite Colors, my brother. I like what you're doing. It's balance. You young, you younger than me. But as a young married man, I could respect your levels and the approach that you come to the table with. You feel me? So let me do this. You talk your talk, Andrea, while I'm getting this thing queued up.
Okay. Married man. Okay, so he's a married man. Okay, I'm intrigued to hear what he got to say.
Yeah, dude is he's one of those guys that at first, you look a certain way and you be like, oh, hold on. Oh, he one of those. And when I say one of those, we naturally as people tend to drop folks into a box. That's the easiest thing for us to do in order to avoid having to really truly connect and take the time, and I'm not gonna lie, I fell into that propensity as well, but when I listened, it's like, shit, this kid is on he's on some shit right now. Like literally, he's on some real shit. I rock with this dude. Okay. I see where his head is at. So, that's the way that I feel.
He must got balance and truth, huh? Is that what he got?
Does he have truth and balance?
Yeah, truth and balance. Is that what he got?
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Hold on. I'll give him that. He definitely has truth and balance. No question.
Because I know how you get down. So I figured.
Hey, you don't know shit. You don't know me. You don't know me, damn it.
If it's something that is gonna bring some light to Andrea Lynch, yeah, he must got truth and balance. Okay.
Okay. And of course, we're gonna have truth and balance, and then we're gonna have somebody that's considered an OG to follow behind him. You know what? Nah. We're going to do it the other way around. We're going to show the love first. Aaron, Maison Chupino, thank you, Danique, my dude. I know that guy. All right, Chanel took off. He started the channel this past November. He's almost 90K. Impressive. Channel took off, absolutely. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to let the OG drop it in the natural OG style, and then we're going to follow it up by the young blood.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it that way better.
Women whose relationship with men has been seriously pathologized cannot distinguish between male authority and competence and male tyrannical power. Like they fail to differentiate because all they see is the oppressive male. But it seems to me that we're also increasingly dominated by a view of masculinity that's mostly characteristic of women who have terrible personality disorders and who are unable to have healthy relationships with men. Now, but here's the problem. This is something my wife has pointed out too. She said, well, men are going to have to stand up for themselves. But here's the problem. I know how to stand up to a man who's unfairly trespassing against me. And the reason I know that is because the parameters for my resistance are quite well defined. We talk, we argue, we push, and then it becomes physical. Okay, that's forbidden in discourse with women. And so I don't think that men can control crazy women. I really don't believe it. I think that they have to throw their hands up in it's not even, but I'm defenseless against that kind of female insanity because the techniques that I would use against a man who was employing those tactics are forbidden to me. So I don't know, like it seems to me that it isn't men that have to stand up and say enough of this, even though that is what they should do. It seems to me that it's sane women who have to stand up against their crazy sisters and say, look, enough of that. Is that most of the women I know who are sane are busy doing sane things, right? They're off, they have their career, they have their family, they're quite occupied, and they don't seem to have the time or maybe even the interest to go after their crazy harpy sisters. And so I don't see any regulating force for that terrible femininity. And it seems to me to be invading the culture.
So what do you think about Dr. Jordan Peterson and what he had to deliver to the conversation?
I do agree with him in what he said. Most time are we really that is the truth. Like he said, when it comes to a man, he know where to argue, to fight, and it turns physical. With a woman who is crazy, they do throw their hands up. He made a good point.
So what if I tell you this? We throw our hands up because we know we're smart. We smart. Let me ask you a better question. I want to do this the right way. Do you truly believe that you guys make it easy for us to understand you? Do you believe that you make it easy?
Can you say it again? I'm sorry.
Do you believe that our sisters make it easy for us to understand you?
Do we make it easy for the brothers to men to understand us?
Yeah. Do you make it easy for the men that you're with to understand you?
Mm-hmm. No, probably not. Probably not.
Okay. Why is that?
Now you want me to be honest. Do I make it easy for a man to understand me? Jesus. No. I'm learning how to communicate better. And I think sometimes we don't communicate as we should. Sometimes I think we play mind games.
Question. That's awesome you said that. I appreciate you bringing that up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice that? Have you ever been in situations where you realized you were playing a mind game and you felt like, damn, I did play a mind game. That was fucked up. Have you ever
Yes.
utilized self-accountability? Yes.
Yes. A friend of mine was telling he said something to me and my reaction was the wrong reaction. And then he said it to me in a text. And when I wrote back and said how I felt in the text, he was like, oh my God. She went off. I went off on him in a text and he ended up calling me. And he was like, Drea, calm down. Because I was ready to get this. I was like, bye. and I'm like, and I realized the communication was wrong and how I responded.
That's definitely commendable. So now my next question to you is this. Have you ever been in an argument with your dude or with a dude that you were fond of? You got into an argument with them and you gave them hell. But then maybe a few weeks later, a week later, or whatever time passed, and you literally said to them, he's like, yeah, I was just being an asshole, or yeah, I was just in my feelings. Have you ever admitted that in a previous argument you were not being totally genuine, that you may have been being disingenuous?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I
You
realized.
see, I asked that question with confidence, y'all. If you listen, if you're a piece of shit nigga, you're a full of shit nigga, you're gonna move in a certain way. But when you're honest, you recognize also that the person that you with, sometimes, they may come and bring their level of honesty in terms of how they felt later on, but they almost feel as though they owe it to you. When you are full of shit person, that person you with is gonna have a higher propensity, if they're evil, to do evil to you or do evil in lieu of you being in their bed. If you're an honest person,
Mm-hmm.
your level of honesty is going to create a high resonance of guilt within them. So they almost feel forced to be honest. You may not find out the truth today, but you're going to find that out in a week and a half. So I live by that. So I know Andrea was going to come to the table. So, Andrea.
Yeah, but you know what? The same. Sometimes I do play mind games, and I'm trying to test where you at, what you stand on, what you believe, and
Sizing you up.
I'm sizing you up, but I'm sizing you up in a way that you might not know, but I know I'm doing it, and I'm gonna see are you gonna pass the test. I know it might be wrong. I know it might be crazy to other people, but yeah, I want to see what you made of.
You want to see if they pass the test.
Yes, I want to see what you made of. Can I strong arm you with my strong personality, or I'm gonna get that pushback?
Can you strong arm me with that strong personality, or are you gonna get that pushback? Awesome. I would have thought you hacked my system. So I'm about to play something. And it was something that I edited myself. Peace to Infinite Colors. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be tagging him in the stream description as well as the title. And this was sent to him as well. So we're going to let you see what it is. Bear with me a moment. I got to get this situated here. Remember, I'm still learning. Leave me alone. Shut up. I mean, don't shut up, but you know what I mean.
Apologizing to my husband after catching an attitude for no reason. Apologize attitude for no reason. Apologizing to my husband after
I love my wife and everything like that, but she's emotionally unstable, bro. I ain't about to let her have.
Damn, yo.
Don't let a female have you go.
Damn.
That's why I be trying to tell y'all. I got a wife. I love my wife and everything like that, but she's emotionally unstable, bro. I ain't about to let her have.
You had to fix it.
Pardon me. Getting this thing situated here. Cause remember, I had something edited, but I'm doing something different. So, Andrea, run your mouth for a minute. I know you got some BS to talk about. Go ahead.
No, it was a good thing that the wife apologized to her husband for going off on him for no reason. I think it takes a big person to say, "Look, I'm sorry. Look, I had an attitude today. I wasn't feeling it." You know, I think it takes a big person to do that and to say, I'm sorry for something. Everybody don't want to do that. Everybody don't want to say that. Everybody don't want to, give a little bit. It doesn't hurt for you to say that. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Just like it kind of sound like if I was the dude that, like to line my old lady's head up, smack her around every Tuesday and Thursday. You know what I mean? And then afterwards I say, I'm sorry, baby. And I go get a Gucci purse.
No,
I mean, I'm saying that almost sounds like the equivalent.
Yeah, almost there. It doesn't. Mm-mm.
Why?
Why? I don't know. It sounds like, no, it doesn't sound like that's. I don't know. Just learn how to communicate a little better.
So that's all that it takes.
Sometimes everybody can be a little hothead, okay? Sometimes everybody can go to each other corner, okay? Take a little time out. Take a little breather. Take a drive. Go get in the car and play your favorite music while you riding down the highway. Take a walk. Clear your mind. Clear your head. Just saying.
Okay, I'll give you that. So let me do this. I'm going to.
It's something my therapist said. I remember she said this to me. She said, when folks, whether you have to apologize now or later, just don't say it. Then you don't have to apologize for it. And I thought about it. I think about that. I'm cognizant of that. Because my first mind related, I'm ready to cuss you out, give you all my feelings of how I feel. And then I'm thinking about, I don't want to apologize. So just don't say it.
Okay. There we go. I'm about to run this, and you tell me what you think about this here.
Mm-hmm. Apologizing to my husband after catching an attitude for no reason.
Females are emotionally unstable, but they want to be with a man who's fully masculine because for that fact alone, they are unstable emotionally. I got a wife. I love my wife and everything like that, but she's emotionally unstable, bro. I ain't about to let her have it. I ain't about to have her. Don't let a female have you go crazy. That's why I be trying. Until that we literally won't get flustered. Yes, it's easier said than done because men, we just be wanting peace, bro. Don't be feeling like dealing with all that bull crap. Personally, me, when my wife get to acting like that, I distance myself. Now, I'm not saying every single time she act like that, I ain't gonna distance myself every single time. But if she like on some bull crap, bro, and she's continuous with it, bro, I learned this from my grandfather. I'm out of here, bro. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to go play basketball. I'm about to go walk the dogs. I'm about to go for a run. I don't know. Anything but being inside with your behind, acting all emotional and stuff like that. And some women be like, but you're supposed to be there to support me emotionally and stuff. That ain't my daggone job. My job is to be a man 100%. My job is to be a man 100%. Go out here, get the money and stuff like that. Like the traditional man you want. And not be fazed by your bull crap. I like peace. And most men can relate to this. We like peace. So don't get all flustered about it, bruh. I'm going to say something that most men probably never said, but y'all probably will agree. It's okay to get mad. It's actually okay if they get mad. Oh man, my girl mad. It's such a bad thing. It's not. Let them get mad. Guess what? Because guess what? If you stay stable and you stay masculine, play masculine, don't let it phase you, she gonna come back and do what that female did.
Talk to me, Andrea.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with what he said. Like, let her have her emotions, go walk the dog, go to the gym. I agree with that. That might,
You said you agree with that.
yes, I do agree with what he said. Like go walk the dog, go let her have her emotions, let her be in her moment.
Interesting.
What she expect
That,
to say.
I mean, it would be convenient for you to enjoy the fact that he's going to take that route when you screaming at him and shit, and you being unfair to him. So it would be rather self-serving for you to say, "Oh yeah, I agree with him. I agree with him." Because, yeah, of course, because he's talking about getting away from your bullshit.
Yeah, okay, but the 22 Andre will probably be acting crazy. Don't leave. I'm having a conversation to you. I'm talking to you. The 27-year-old is saying, "Baby, I'm gonna take a time out. Let me go let me take a drive. You watch the kids. How about that?" See, I learned a little difference too. It ain't that serious. Let me calm down. Let me get my emotions together before I have this conversation with you again. How about that?
I don't know, yo. Audience, you tell me in the chat if you think that Andrea just got a new. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Andrea just got a new pair of red bottom dancing shoes. Dancing like a
I'm not
motherfucker.
dancing. I'm
You
not
know,
dancing.
you can't.
I
Look,
just
and
said.
it ain't. She don't got Vic to hide behind on this one either.
I got big time behind. What I said was, I said yes. The 22-year-old, the 23-year-old, the 24-year-old, the 30-year-old, but the 40-something, it ain't that big a deal.
It ain't that big a deal, huh?
It's not that big a deal. Let me take a ride. Hey, let me calm down. Maybe let me not talk to you today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
I think I have learned the mistakes I
How to
have.
hide your dysfunction. Go ahead. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's not dysfunction.
I'm playing.
The mistakes I have had in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
The mistakes I have had in relationship. I learned that, I'm not gonna be that woman like that. That hot head gotta be like, no, don't leave. I'm talking to you. No, let's have a conversation. I'll go to the gym. I can go to the gym too.
Okay. So let's do this. We're gonna bring the young buck back up and let him continue to talk his talk. And of course, the original, I forgot to put the link of the original video. It did not look like this. I was feeling creative and put some edits because I like what he was talking about. So I'll share that with you within 24 hours of the close of the stream. So let me bring this back up, get you a little solo, and run it back. I gotta get smoother at this, yo.
We can't hear, Chef.
Thank you. So you said you cannot hear it, right?
Could not hear it.
All right, cool. Thanks for the heads up. It's back. Hold on. Was there an echo when you were hearing it?
No, it wasn't no echo when I was hearing it.
All right, cool.
Such a bad thing. It's not. Let him get mad. Guess what? If you stay stable and you stay masculine, play masculine, don't let it phase you, she gonna come back and do what that female did. Always unbothered, chilling, vibing. Even though she on some attitude stuff, she wanted him to get flustered, but he didn't. That's what she thought she wanted. But in her biology, in her emotions, she's actually more secure when he's acting like that. Women actually have security in men who are fully masculine. Part of this I learned from my dad in theory, but the practical part came from me actually implementing what my dad said in my marriage, and it works, bro. She be doing that overly emotional stuff sometimes. I be like, all right, bro, I ain't got no time for that. She be like, you don't care? And my response, no, I don't. I don't care. And then I go out and I go about my business and I come in here, I might punch this punching bag right here. I might just do something different, something productive with my time, or just go in a completely different room. And 9 times out of 10, 30 minutes later, she comes and she hugs me and gives me a kiss and you tell me how she appreciates me. And I'm like, what? The last thing I said to you is I don't care. Now you give me a hug and a kiss? Now, when I'm nice to her, she don't do that. But when I'm like that, I guess it's me being fully masculine. I don't know. So I guess to be sympathetic and compassionate is feminine, and to be disagreeable or not caring is masculine. And that's I guess that's what they're attracted to. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that? Look at that. Y'all see that laugh, y'all? Y'all know what the laugh means, right? That's me, bitch. wait, hold on. I gotta make sure that y'all see me. So when I do the Andrea impersonation, I want to make sure that shit is clear. Hold on. That's me, bitch. Piece of gay attitude. I'm a bad bitch. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, yo.
I mean, he was speaking love. He was speaking. You know, I don't know why is it. I don't know why. Why is it like that?
That sounds like put a one in the chat if Andrea sound guilty right now.
Yes, I'm guilty. Yes, I am guilty. I admit I'm guilty. I admit I'm guilty.
So, in terms of what he stated, what that young gentleman stated, peace, infinite colors. So, you do believe that what he was saying was right?
Yes, I do.
He got to learn from the OGs.
Yes,
right?
say like he watched his father do it.
All right.
And put it in practice.
Absolutely. So here's what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, this is a side note. I know you guys might have met us, and we was 5, 6, 7, 8 hour stream folks. We're rebuilding, rebranding, and restructuring what we do and how we do. So we're gonna have the long ass streams, the 7, 8 hour joints for you, but this ain't one of them. All right, because we have a lot of content. We have a network. We have No Glove Sports. It's Victor Free's music channel. There's It's All Hot Air, which is Andre's channel. It's the Chef Chupino channel. And we all give you a variety of a varied, menu of content. So if you want some sports, we got the sharpest sports lady in the business right now. She's like, she's the lady that Stephen A. Smith fantasizes about when his wife goes to sleep. So
No, he's not there.
Oh, look. Her argumentative ass didn't say nothing about that one. She just sat there and stroked the Brazilian. She was just like this. She's like, okay, nigga, talk that shit. Go ahead.
Okay.
I like that. Right.
My morning husband. Oh, yes, my morning husband. Okay.
Right. Look, it's funny. Everybody hit you with the ones. You full of shit. Yo.
So, only Derek C. Williams got something to say about him.
You listen here. Look. He's the dream. He got to see the old Andrea that we don't know about, and he see the new one now. So we got to give him some grace and deference because he had to go through the original that we know about.
You know what? I'm gonna tell this story.
You know Andrea before she got her license. So he was in the car when she was crashing. He was in the car when she was crashing in the shit.
I'm gonna tell this story. You know, I was having a conversation with that brother, and I said to him, I be looking up things now. He gonna say, "Oh, really? You be reading?" I said, "Yeah, I be reading." He said, Steph and Dick. I was like, "Really? You be reading now?" I said, "Yeah, I be looking up things." He was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Shout out to Chef and Vic for after you doing some reading there." I was like, "Okay." So shout out to Derek C. Williams. Okay, he was like,
you don't know. Let me put you on. Derek been sending me and Vic $500 Cash App each month for the past 2 months. We just getting you ready for him to get you to high value woman status for when he's ready. So he's investing in you. I'm just saying. All right. This is the etiquette, Chef and Vic etiquette.
Yeah.
I'm just talking. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, shout out to Chef and Vic for having you do research now.
Yo, I like that dude, man. What's funny is, side note, I'm not gonna go into to aggrandize anybody else's platform outside of the people who we're talking about. But the funniest thing is, I always caught a nice vibe about him, and he seemed so familiar. And it turned out when I started looking, I was like, wait a minute, I know this guy. And he happened to be somebody that was involved in a YouTube situation that I had seen a while back. But me not even knowing him, me watching that thing, I gained a high level of respect for him. So that seeing him now on my platform, and I was like, wait a minute. Me and him already communicating. I'm like, yo, I just realized you that guy from that thing there. He was like, yeah. So Derek C. Williams is a good dude, man. I like this guy, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, he used to get on my nerves. I said, look, I ain't got time to do all
But
this.
look, the same way I told him I don't know about the old Andrea, I don't know about the old Derek C. Williams, all right? So you respect him. Because in that situation that he was in, he was a stand-up guy.
Yes.
So I don't want to know about the old nigga you don't like.
I will say he has always been a stand-up guy. Okay, we can battle anytime, anywhere. He's always been a stand-up man. So, I ain't gonna tell you how I met the brother, but I'm gonna keep it 100 to myself. Okay, but I'm just saying.
No, I rock with him. I definitely like this brother here. You know what I mean? We ain't finished. But we ain't finished with the show. It's feeling like wrapping up talk. It's kind of wrapping up talk, but it's overarching conversation talk. In order for me, I'm not a college professor, but in order for me to do this thing, I can't just do a topic everybody's doing. I want to talk about it in certain ways. And I want to have an overarching idea or overarching principle or message that I want to give. Or like Vic says, an action step. Boom. We talked about some of the double standards in terms of interpersonal relationships with men and women.
Yes.
So before Andrea and I say our goodbyes to you beautiful people, hold on 1 second. Let me just get this. All right. So, in terms of the overarching conversation, the piece that I want to connect to is this. What can we do to stop it? What can we do to stop it? How do we stop it? Is there a way we can stop it? So I'm going to ask you.
Is there a way to stop double standards?
Is there a way? Are there any little ways that we can stop double standards?
I first think we have to realize that I'm a man, you're a woman. I'm I'm a woman, you're a man, and it is the way it is. But if we can come together as one and realize the strength of me being a woman and the strength of you being a man, and how can coexist.
Well, you sound like you just made that shit up, man.
Oh my God, I did not make that up. I did not make that up. Look, I know what
did you rehearse it?
I have. I know what strength I have, and we know what makes Chef good. It's a difference. I'm a woman, you a man. But we can coexist.
Yeah, I don't know what makes Chef good. My old lady know what makes Chef good. It's the hip rotation and the helicopter. I'm joking. Look, so let's move to this thing here. Let's move to this thing here. Call it funny, call it rude, call it nasty. Call it a call to action in order to create a level playing field. And I'm going to drop it on you right here.
Sorry, would you mind if we switch seats just for this last part? She really likes to watch out the window as we land, and it helps calm her down.
Yeah, no, even if I wanted to switch, I think it's more important that your daughter learn a valuable lesson. That's not how the world works, you know, you don't always get your way.
Are you for real, dude?
We'll run it back to you one more time. Oops. Damn, I was trying to be smooth. Every time I try to be smooth, it takes me longer. Here we go.
Sorry, would you mind if we switch seats just for this last part? She really likes to watch out the window as we land, and it helps calm her down.
Yeah, no, even if I wanted to switch, I think it's more important that your daughter learn a valuable lesson. That's not how the world works, you know, you don't always get your way.
Are you for real, dude?
Let's talk about it, Andrea. I seen them faces. I seen them crow's feet wrinkling. You got like 32 extra dimples on the left side. Talk through it.
It's not how the world works. Your daughter needs to learn a valuable lesson. It's not how the world works. Was he right? Yes, he was. But at the same time, this might make some people mad. At the same time, I would question you wouldn't move. The mother just said she gets anxious. She see by the window. I understand what he's saying, but is he right?
Is he right? So I'm going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm about to piss somebody off if she happens to be watching. So my 15-year-old, you know, she's going to be 16 in November. She's spending the summer with me. She just got here a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom was explaining to me certain aspects of sensitivity that she has. Like, hey, so you may want to do this and that. Hey, you know, of course you're down there and she's up here. So, you know, when she's down there, you may want to do this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yo, I got this. She's like, no, I'm just saying. And I'm sitting here trying to tell her, look, yo, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the thing is, I'm listening to the level of understanding, but by the same token, you know, it's almost like this laundry list of, hey, you want to do this, she likes to do that, she likes to do this, she likes to do that. You may not want to do this, you may not want to do that. And I'm like, yo, let me do my own shit. I got this. She's like, yeah, but I'm with her all the time. I'm like, yeah, that's okay. I could be the dad that's not with her all the time. I'm the dad that's with her on the holidays and pop up and blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to do shit my way, the way that I do it. you know?
I understand how you feel, but I think at a level of I'm gonna say it in a delicate where I can, in a level of understanding, and I'm saying in the level of understanding the child. I just think she was trying to give you some points to help you out, in a sense. That's it.
You're right. You're
Mm-mm.
right. And then I'm gonna give you that because literally she said, look, yo, she's like, I'm not trying to get at you in a certain way. I'm just saying that I'm with her every single day. So, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, yeah.
But here's the thing, Andrea,
Mm-hmm.
and this is where I believe that the hearts and souls, artistic, creative, loving, nurturing, culture building vibes of the men that are listening,
Mm-hmm.
our shit is just as important as your shit.
True.
And what happens is what makes us special, great, and important and critically important is the shit that we do and the way that we think that is different than your punk ass.
And you know
That's
what?
why the majority of the children that make it,
Mm-hmm.
a high percentage of us, has us goofy motherfuckers involved in the family. Go figure.
You know,
Fathers, you
they,
get what I'm saying?
and you
So
know what?
it ain't supposed to be like you. It ain't supposed to be
I
agreed to
I
like
agree with that. And you know what?
even
If
some of your ideas
mm-hmm.
within the dynamic, some of your ideas within what's called the successful nuclear family, some of
Mm-hmm.
your ideas that you would have came to the table with as a single mom would have got shot down.
Yes, but you know what? You know what the difference between you and the old and the level of understanding that you had. If we had a child together, if I would have said that, I would have I would have feel like you heard me. Then my ex-husband, well, I feel like he dismisses what I say, and I get to acting a fool. And you just said, "Okay, I hear you, Drea. I understand." And it's like it would could be night and day and solve so many other problems in the level of understanding that I have now. If I had a child with you, you would have said, "Okay, I hear you, but I'm still gonna do it my way." Not don't be telling me what to do. I don't want to hear what you got to say. Oh God, Andrea. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Like that is it's like I'm trying to help you with our children, but you were saying, I hear you. It's okay to say it. I appreciate your comment and went on about your business. Me, I'm ready to pop off because you dismissing me. You ain't caring what I have to say. It's all of the communication. And I feel like when I feel like somebody hear me and don't and dismiss me, that my blood is running wrong in my veins. I'm ready to pop off. But you said, look, I understand. Okay, I hear you, but I'm still gonna do it my way. Shoot. Yeah, it ain't caused no problems.
Okay.
That's called co-parenting at its finest. Shoot. Help me out. I wish I had that.
You know, it's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
There was another clip that I had, but we went past the time that we was supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna save that one because that was. I want to save that. We did enough with Andrea tonight. You know what I mean? The next one, she gonna be sweating bullets on that next one. I guarantee you. I'm finna piss her off. You know what I'm saying?
But I like that. I mean, I thank you for sharing.
You like getting pissed off?
No,
that's
I like
that's trauma shit right there, yo.
No, I like what you said, and thank you for sharing that because the level of understanding that you have for your mother of your child, because I believe if I had that level of understanding and said, look, this is what the kids like, what's what the kids like to do, and you said, all right, okay, I hear you, I'm still gonna do my shit. But he was saying, I don't want to hear what you got to say, Drea. You always got something to say. You always feel like I'm not being a good daddy. It was something all the time. And I feel like I was never heard, and why I was always popping off.
Did you ever listen to him though? I don't want to go too far into it, but did you ever take into consideration what RL was talking about? And we don't mean Ralph Lauren. But did you ever actually take it into consideration what he was saying? Because sometimes we as men, we communicate to create peace so that we can just be left the fuck alone. But we also, before we get to that point, we communicate in order to create or pave the road that we're traveling. And at some point, if that road we try to pave doesn't get paved, then we leave that road and go off the beaten path. So the question is, what would he say? You know?
I never had a level of understanding. He would say, I always talking. I always feel like he ain't been a good father. That's not true. I did question some of his father's ability, but when they was younger, I did, because he wasn't around them as I was. And I was just trying to help. To make sure that he was okay. And I feel like if I had a level of understanding, and maybe it took me to get to the age that I am today. And I will say this, it's something that I said about my own father. He didn't have his own father. If I had another friend, not friend, but if I had a friend who was going through a divorce and I seen co-parenting at its finest, maybe I could have modeled that. I didn't see that. Some of my friends was acting a damn fool just like I was. So if I seen the model of the nuclear family and seen the model of I could have been better. I'm not saying I've been perfect. I damn sure been a badass wife. I'll keep it 100. If that don't bother me, it don't even take anything from me. I've been a crazy ass ex-wife. Okay, I get a man hell. As I'm better now, hell yeah, I communicate better. And the one thing my therapist really helped me with.
So now you only give dudes hell junior.
No, I don't. But my therapist helped me not being sensitive. Like when I used to call his phone, I'd be like, "What you want? What you need?" My therapist used to say, start off with saying, "How you doing today? How was your day?" So she gave me the tools to help me communicate better.
And wait, the therapist had to teach your ass how to be polite. Shit,
no,
you was deep in pocket,
I'll be honest, when it came to him, what do you want?
He'll say, "Good morning, Andrea." He's like, "I hate you,
motherfucker." I'm just saying, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little rude to his ass. I didn't give a damn. I was like, "What do you want? What you need?" So she asked me one day, she asked me to model how I talk to him. And she was like, "Well, damn, Drea, that's how you talk to the man, the father of your children that you once loved?" And when I modeled it back to her, I could see my behavior was off the chain.
It's just like that. That's the way that life works, though.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, in order for you to understand that, my personal opinion is, in order for you to understand what pop culture or popular culture or what's considered the norm is, you have to be exposed to it within a high fashion. You had to be exposed to somebody that was a mental health professional, respond to what you said, like, whoa. And this is a person that deals with crazy motherfucking shit for a living, right? And you had them like, whoa, wait, bitch, wait. Right?
She was an African American woman too. She was like, "Well, good gracious, I wouldn't call y'all behind
that shit, okay?" I love your honesty. Can you even put yourself deeper in the hole? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
all I'm saying to you is that you were able to bring somebody who does this for a living to that point.
Yeah.
My question for you is this. You have honesty.
Mm-hmm.
You have access. The only thing that I pray is that you utilize that honesty and that access to get you where the hell you need to get, because you're recognizing where the mistakes were made,
Yes.
you know. But remember this, in terms of the whole exercise we're a part of. I wasn't trying to make you a villain, right?
Oh yeah, I know that.
But the words that you used kind of put yourself there. Let's just start thinking about the other people,
Yes.
and not judging based on their reactions, and not thinking that the moves that they made were actual punches or assaults upon us. And sometimes they were just simply counter punches
Yeah.
to a specific subset of behaviors that we elicited upon
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
You know,
I learned better communication skills can get me better. If I communicate better with people, I will be a better person. And even if things don't never, me and Ronnie are a work in progress. But let me tell you this: even if we never make it to the end, and he has some resentment towards me, the only thing I could do is move better and be better. And maybe one day he'll forgive me. Period.com.
I like that. What I want you to do though for yourself
Mm-hmm.
is not to set that as a golden albatross to wear around your neck, and not to set it as a tear. I don't want you to set his forgiveness as your goal.
Yeah.
As a person that moves through this world, one of the things that we have to learn to do is to accept the apologies that those who have offended us have never given.
Yes.
We need to accept the apologies that those who have offended us have never given. Why? Is it to absolve them or free them of culpability for the things that they did or for their transgressions? No. If anybody understands what forgiveness is, the person doing the forgiveness relinquishes that 12 million pound coat from their shoulders. They relinquish that rain cloud that moves directly above them. They allow a lot of weight to be taken off their shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
They release a particular job or directive.
Yeah.
Because if you hate somebody and you haven't forgiven them, when you see them, it's on sight.
Yeah.
You're at war. You're a soldier. You're ready.
Yeah.
Forgiveness frees you more than it frees the other person, because the hatred you have for them may be in your heart. They may not fully understand it. So there may be somebody that's sitting there eating cheese, eggs, and grits and shit, playing Xbox, enjoying their own day, but you're sitting stewing with vengeance and anger and vitriol for this person you haven't forgiven. And they doing some other shit.
Yeah. But you know, I think it takes people a long time to recognize forgiveness. It takes people a long time to um keep hating that person. And this is my therapist did mention to me. She said that the jail you have made for him, you're just right in it. He's gone on with his life. So when she told me that, I actually thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she told me to write a letter and write a letter. She said,
Burn
write a
it.
letter. She said, write a letter and then put all the things you want to tell him and everything. Take it to the beach, put it in a bottle, and just put it in the water and let it
See,
go.
that's funny. My mom, what she made me do was one of the first girls that I had to issue it, and I was hurt, and I was a young teenager. She told me to write a letter and write everything that I felt. And she said, go in the mirror and read it and look at myself in the mirror when I read it. And if anything I wanted to change looking at myself, change it, and then go back and do it again. And once I was complete, put it in an envelope and burn it and throw it in the garbage. I didn't understand what it was. I thought it was some bullshit, old people shit.
Yes,
You know?
I thought my therapist was a little cuckoo for saying that, but she was like, "I'm telling you, this is
an exercise."
Yeah, she said, "I'm telling you, this is going to help you." And after I did that, I shed a couple of tears, and I was released. I felt released, but I didn't understand why she said that. And as I look back on it 4 or 5 years later, I understand that with a level of understanding more the day she told me to do it.
Yeah, so, if there's any really tangible message that I could give you guys out there, one of them is understanding how to forgive those folks that never got to hear your forgiveness. You understand? Being able to forgive a person who never apologized to you. And there was a specific term I used. I said on several shows. You have to be able to accept the apology that you never receive. Understanding the way people's hearts work. There's certain people that almost feel pigeonholed into certain corners, even though their heart tells them they were wrong. Logic, the ability, the desire to grow and move forward will stop them from making the moves because it's not strategic.
Yeah.
Especially in these YouTube streets.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, especially in the YouTube streets.
Stop being able to understand and accept the apology that you have not received.
Yes.
Sometimes people, and many times people's hearts will apologize earlier than their hands, feet, mouth, and mind.
Profound. There you go, Chef. That's
It's
good.
important.
That's a good lesson.
It's the
I
truth.
wish somebody would have taught me that earlier.
I had a couple of female friends that we had those conversations, and I dropped a little insight to them about maybe how the other person was feeling, even though they felt strongly. And then it was to the point where they was like, damn, yeah, I feel you. And then all of a sudden, but fuck that bitch. No, I ain't like the way. And it reverted. So, we all works in progress.
Yeah.
We are all works in progress. Exactly like Derek C. Williams said. So all we have to do is understand our weaknesses, but understand our opportunities for strength. Understand the fruitful berries within the bush. Understand what can grow us, what can feed us, and what can make us better people. And I think we all gonna fall in the pocket.
Yeah.
So that's all I got for you.
Yes. Truth and balance, Chef and Andrea. And then I will see y'all Saturday night. It's gonna be me, Chef, and Vic. The team is back. Okay. We got something special for y'all. So, Chef, play your commercial.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you, Bus Lady. Hold on. We're going to do what Auntie Andrea say. Oh, look. She going to get mad if I call her Granny before August 3rd. So we're going to call her Auntie.
So we got to be ready.
Get them shoes. Get them shoes. Get them shoes. If you see what this purple violet looks like in person, you would truly understand. This thing is something real. But we're going to be doing the unboxing because these are the Maison Chupinos. We're going to be doing the unboxing for the Zaire Guillaume shortly. You know, I could have just pulled them out and been like, here, look.
What did Maison mean?
Maison, Maison, stands for home or house of. So whenever you put Maison in front of a surname, like Lynch, for instance, Maison Lynch, it would be House of Lynch, like House of Versace, House of Gucci. You follow? So Maison is your home. It's a house. So House of Chupino. So that's what it means. Zaire Guillaume, that's my son. That's my son's first and middle name. So, you know, he's going to be the one that's going to be taking over the legacy as well. So I got to make sure. Kind of like when Puff, I know him too, but when Puff, you know, what was his first business venture outside of Sean John as a father was which one?
Justice.
No. Damn, you was right there, yo. And then Justin's.
That's okay.
But I know what you mean. So, you know what I mean? Look, I know what you mean. You know, I'm not homie, yo. I'm going to let you know when the booger hanging out your nose, the one that's connected to that hair. Every time you blow, that shit just go like this. We go like a flag, and you breathe in and disappear again. I'm that homie. I got you, yo.
Yeah.
Justin's. So, you know, in terms of that mindset, this is my version of Justin's, but you know, that's with him. But I also have the lady shoe line that I'm already been doing mock-up designs for. Some really sexy stuff, yo. I ain't gonna lie, man. Really, I feel proud of myself. They're gonna call me Chefy Chew, like Jimmy Choo. You know what I mean? They're gonna call me Chefy Blahnik, like Manolo Blahnik. I'm feeling, look, I'm really amped right now about it. But
you should be proud of yourself. I'm very proud of you. I'm glad you're on my team. I told somebody the other day, I said
what do you mean? What you mean? You on my team, goddammit. I'm on your team.
Okay, well, yeah, we all
I'm joking, yo. Go ahead. Yeah,
I told somebody I think God placed me in the place that I'm in, and I'm glad that I met you and Big. Y'all are my teammates. I wouldn't trade it for the world. We Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and in the sixth man on what you're talking about. We got it right here.
Yo, I can't argue with the sports lady, man. You already know when it comes to the sports thing, she doesn't play. She does not play.
Well, we'll see y'all Saturday night, people. We thank y'all for coming
Hold
in.
on, what you saying goodbyes, yo? I didn't say goodbye. You ending my shit now? But you busy? Oh, that dude you was texting. He
ain't texting no
in the
dude.
driveway. He in the driveway yet?
I ain't texting no dude, okay? And I ain't texting no dude. Why you always gotta text me?
Listen, man, you just send them niggas home if they don't have gold wrappers.
Gold wrappers.
Don't worry about it. We know what that means. Look, we only want the best for you, my sister. We only want the best for you.
I know you do. But you know what? I'm gonna get you, okay? But you know what? It wouldn't be a team without Chef, the head person of this team. It makes the team go. What can I say? I'm in the middle because he the old man on the block. He ain't old yet.
I'm sorry, y'all. When she started talking that bullshit, that's the time when we got to put our punk ass in the basement. Okay? I'm sorry, y'all. We're going to give an 8-second moment of silence for her foolishness. Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
Well, you are the old man because you about to be 50, or half a century. I'm gonna be 40.
I'm sorry, Lord. I thought you were finished doing your work, but she's still talking that blasphemous stuff, my Lord. I beg you, please. I strive as your humble servant to understand your way, but I don't know, Lord, when you put these kind of vessels in front of me. I'm still trying to learn, my Lord. Please help me, God. But I'm here to help you in your garden.
No, don't get mad. You are what they say is 50 is the new 20.
I'm sorry, Jesus. I tried. Come on, Jesus.
They say 50 is the new 20, okay? What you talking about? You look like you 50, okay? You said you don't even know what a 50 mean, okay? Come on now.
I don't even know how to act 45, yo. I ain't
We
gonna
don't
lie.
celebrate you, and you don't even know what it is to be 50. You don't look like you're 50, okay? You look like you're young, What can I say? When you over there doing that genuine dance, okay?
Yo, I do that shit. I beat Genuine in the versus battle. Trilla's still trying to holler at me.
Facts.
Yeah, I was like, what happened to Ray J? He gave some breakout.
Facts.
I was like,
Oh,
look,
you know what?
Good. We got our teammate Vic. He's in his 30s. We you in your 50s. I'm in my 40s. Look,
I ain't in my 50s yet. Damn it, it ain't August yet.
Yeah, it's almost climbing.
Okay, yo. Okay, you talking that stuff. I don't feel like grabbing the mouse to drop you down anymore.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a special show all his funny moments. Count down to his 50th birthday.
The whole ass nigga celebration, huh? The OENC.
Yes, the countdown to Chef 50th birthday. Okay, you should show all the funny moments. That'd be cool to show.
There's so many.
There's so many. It's so many. We done a lot since the team started.
No question.
Yeah.
So normally
we got more work to do.
Mm-hmm. Normally we do, entertainment, information, education, and intrigue, and we also always have to make sure that we give our a health spotlight as well. So let me just give y'all the health spotlight. Breast cancer awareness.
About creating awareness. Cancer in the early stages is not painful. So it is not easy for a person to know they've got cancer. That is why I encourage men to suck those titties, and I encourage women. Is it embarrassing? You don't suck a titty. What do you suck? You've got to suck something. What do you suck?
What do you suck? Don't answer Andrea. We don't need no more honesty. We ain't trying to make this shit a 6-hour stream. Well, we're gonna answer. Andrea's gonna answer that question next on the 14th on the next one of the Truth and Balance. How about that?
I'm not answering that question. Okay, I'm not answering.
But yo,
yes.
Let me see something. Let me just make sure I got everything out of the way that I needed to get out of the way. Because we prepared this stuff here. So, Andrea.
Yes.
Tell these folks what makes you a special creature in this universe.
I'm just trying to carve out a little piece of Andrea. Just give my opinion. Just tell me who I am. Just be honest in how I feel about things. And leave it on the floor, period.com.
Leave it on the floor, period.com. You heard it first from Andrea. She's gonna leave it on the floor, period.com. That means that she's leaving it all on the court. And if you're saying one of the things that makes her a special piece of this YouTube ecosystem is the fact that even before she has all of the different pieces of information that we would delineate in order to create objectivity, she's going to be honest enough to let you know how she feels right now. But if all of us great high-level thinkers really look at everything, the people that feel in the moment right now, they have more of an impact than we do, because we're the guys like us that think high in the clouds. We're always doing Monday morning quarterback because we need more information. And it's folks that think like Andrea and like the other people that people would consider simple are actually the ones that have the balls, have the nutsack to be able to move in pocket in the moment. So it's something to think about. So with that being said, you know, Andrea talked me into this shit. Everything, overthinking things sometimes, and, you know, trying to come up with the clever idea and this, that, and the other. And sometimes it's just about hitting record. So, peace to Andrea Lynch. That sister right there is more powerful than you even understand. All right. But if any company tries to take her from us and any company tries to give her a job, I'm going to tell them that she smokes crack and sells pussy. So they won't take her because she belongs to us. How about that? I'm so fucking inappropriate. But yo, love me some Andrea. Love me some Victor Freeze music. They call us the team because we're really a team. Really, really team. And we do this thing here. So I thank every single one of you guys for being a part of this journey. You know, I'm not going to send you to the streets by yourself. I'm going to send you with what? Some vibes. Let's go. Last week. Damn it, I keep doing that shit. I got to get rid of that clip. Here we go. I'm fucking on my smooth. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. I'm still learning, man.
Club phone jump, it's the weekend. Dream come true with the big friends. Hitting down doors, that's a defense. Rolling with all, that's the offense. It me change, Judah, me preaching. With a bull shaking to my maybe drop pins. So they don't buy, and I say, so they don't buy, you the kid play. Baby, tell me what you want. Judah, I know you need fun. Ever since remember that we been knocking at the door. Y'all be moving paper, we be running up the school. Y'all before that pillar, we was sleeping on the floor. West side Africa, you know the shit ain't cool.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Pop it, baby. Come roll with me. All night long. As times relax, my mind's relaxed. I got now from who got next. Here's my number, just send a text. You got a man and she responds, nah. Okay, showing up. I'ma let you go, don't wanna hold you up. I'ma call your phone when I'm putting up. Whoever let you go must be them as far. Wait far. Girl, you so fine, I pay for. Fly you first class to LA for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Because I don't care what you say.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long.
One day I killed it. Night long. It's the part where you get your girl, nigga. Make sure she focused, nigga. Make sure you focus, nigga. Let's go. a hit for your ass, nigga. Hit for your ass, nigga. Prophet the One. Follow me on all Instagram sites, PROPHETTHEONE. That's Prophet the One in case you couldn't spell. But if you could, you already got it.
Vibing all night long. Wait, hold on. All night long. No, that shit don't sound right. All night long. Ooh.